2021 and I got to talk about a Dreamcast game about pod racing. Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Tom from UDS and welcome to the latest installment in our rundown of the best Star Wars video games ever. We're aiming to feature the cream of the crop, and we've already covered the likes of Republic Commando, The Force Unleashed, and Knights of the Old Republic. So if this seems like your sort of thing, then by all means please hit subscribe and check out the playlist for all things Star Wars. But for now, we gotta talk about Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Now, if there was ever going to be a hill I would gladly die on, it would probably be the one where I defend the prequel trilogy. Often thought of as nothing more than the leprous arm of the franchise, they're only now finding a newfound appreciation with fans in the past couple of years, and I've always felt this reputation to be really unfair, with all three films offering moments that, in my humble opinion, eclipse the iconic original trilogy, while developing a rich universe and deep lore that, until this point, had only been touched upon in reference and expanded media. One of the coolest moments in these films can be found in The Phantom Menace. Commonly derided as the worst of the bunch, even its harshest critic will concede that pod racing is pretty awesome. Roman chariot racing, but with rocket boosters and aliens, it gave us 15 of the most exciting minutes found in the entire saga. That's why it was a no-brainer for LucasArts to release Star Wars Episode 1 Racer alongside the movie in May 1999. Putting you in control of your own pod racer, it's essentially Wipeout set in a galaxy far, far away, where you compete in very fast, very dangerous races across not just the planet of Tatooine, but several hitherto unexplored worlds. While it may be just about old enough to drink in the US, what has definitely persisted from the original game is that it's just as fun as it was all those years ago. Each course offers a unique setting, from the mesas of Tatooine to the aquatic backdrop of Aqualeris. It's great to explore the breadth of the Star Wars galaxy at breakneck speed. You also get a wide roster of characters to choose from. Unless you're a hardcore fan, you'll probably only recognize Anakin, maybe Sebulba at a push, but each racer can actually be found in the movie too, however fleetingly, and each have their own racer stats, meaning they're more than just a cosmetic skin. Besides, what other game can you play as Ben Quadraneros? I just love this guy. Aside from maps, characters and lore, Episode 1 Racer still handles really well for a game of its age. Considering you're traveling at hundreds of miles per hour and you're about 5 feet off the ground, you'd be forgiven for thinking your racer would handle like a bar of soap. I had to buy a rope for mine, this thing ain't sliding anywhere. Instead, you always feel in control, meaning tracks always feel fair and manageable. Different courses even offer different terrain to master. Should ice really make you slide around more considering you're literally floating above the ground? Probably not, but it's Star Wars, try not to overthink it. But this accessible handling also happens to be my biggest gripe with Racer. It's really easy. Like I said, so easy. Okay, maybe I took the whole Ben Quadraneros thing a little too literally, but trust me, it's not the most challenging of races. Even from the first race, you'll probably be in pole position and stay there until the end. The difficulty does ramp up towards the latter races, but you'll have to skim your way through less than formidable competition before you reach that stage. With tight controls, a surprisingly deep upgrade system, and original voice actors reprising their roles, it's clear a lot of time, effort and love went into this game that could have been a throwaway title. It's no surprise that it's garnered a cult following that persists to this day, culminating in a 2020 re-release for PS4 and Nintendo Switch. To wrap up, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer is still definitely worth playing in 2021. It's aged well both cosmetically and technically, and can be enjoyed by players of all ages. My advice, don't be an idiot like me and spend a fortune on an original copy, it's just really not worth it. This thing isn't even plugged in, I've been playing it on the Switch. Instead, pick up the re-release on PS4, or even better, on the Switch. Unless you're really hardcore, it's not something to sit back and play for hours on end, so definitely go for the more portable option. But what did you think of Star Wars Episode 1 Racer? Let me know in the comments below, and more importantly, let me know what game to feature next. I've got Shadows of the Empire for the N64, Super Star Wars for the SNES, and Super Bombard Racing for the PS2, but I got way too much pride to show that on camera.
Listen everybody, I know. 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 Listen everybody, I know.